G'day viewers, today we're in a place called Jerusalem Creek down here in Eildon, in the middle of Victoria, or almost the middle of Victoria. I have a good mate of the show, Diego. He's our Black Magic representative. How you going, mate?
Hey, good, Mick. Yourself?
That's the way. We've got Hoff, because we're fishing freshwater and he loves it.
I do, yeah.
So we've got a couple of missions this weekend where Jesse comes down a lot and you always try and target that big trout in the pondage.
I want to get big trout on camera. I don't want to go to Eildon and get little trout. It's not known for little trout.
Well, that's true, mate. They do stock it with a lot of good fish, don't they?
They do. All the ex-breeders, the brood trout they call them, they chuck them in here. They normally put about 500 in at a time, so
yeah, wow.
It's pretty good odds, but in saying that, they're not easy to catch. They're clever fish.
Yes, well, I tell you what, you're going for trout, mate. We're going for cod. I've never caught a cod. I'm really excited about it. I know there's a lot in here.
There certainly is. I've heard that they're putting close to about 1 million cod in over a period of time. So
1 million cod.
Yeah.
That's a lot of cod, which means our chances should be pretty good if we can sort through the carp and all the rest of it. But well, the size lures we're taking, you should see these things. Cutafurra lures. They're handmade and they are fantastic. And I've got a whole box of them.
Looking forward to seeing them.
So we're set. We're set, definitely. All right. Well, it's going to be an early night because we're getting up at the crack of dawn. So I reckon we get our gear sorted now, guys, and get some rest.
Let's go. First fish. First fish for the pondage. Try not to lose him. He's not huge, just your standard stocky size fish. Still a nice fish nonetheless. Always a bit of fun here. Little rainbow trout. Good thing about these Aurora rods is they're so soft, if the fish does want to run, you can let him. The rod will bend in with it. I find them perfect for trout fishing, especially with their tendency to spit out hooks. Makes it a lot easier for you. The lesson one should be that I should be bringing a net with me, so this doesn't happen. Not a bad sized fish, not a monster, but I'd definitely be happy with it if I was taking it home. But we're not taking any home today, not the ones that can swim away anyway. So I'm going to cut that hook off, so he's got that quite deep, and we'll send him on his way. Okay, off you go. No hesitation there. Good little fish to start us off. Hopefully we can find something bigger, but I'm still happy with that one.
Now our trolling speed is basically our motor just clicked into gear. That's it. We're not doing 5 knots, we're literally just clicked into gear and just cruising along. These hard bodies are quite big, so they're diving down quite deep. And Eildon's got a lot of snags. So with hard bodies, generally if you hit a snag, you're going to back it off so it will float to the top and you don't get snagged up. And if you're going really fast and you hit a snag, then you're going to know about it. Well, we got to the point where we're only clicked into gear. Diego's done a lot of this sort of fishing, I haven't. He still reckons we're going too quick. I reckon a snail just passed us, but you know. So he's got a water anchor and he's going to throw that over the side while we're trolling just to slow us down that little bit more. Cod are a big lazy fish, they like to hide under snags. They generally only come out during the night, so you want to entice them to come out from those snags and hit your lure that's going past. Well, we've been trolling for a little while now. We've been trolling right up along the weir wall here and up along the rocks. We're about to hit some snags up here. Jesse's down at the pondage. He's really trying to get this big trout, Diego.
Yes,
He's been getting these little ones. He wants the big one. So he didn't want to come out chasing cod. He wanted to chase a big trout. So let's go see how he's going over there at the pondage.
Number 2. Feels like another little one. Probably around the same size or even smaller. He's definitely not fighting as hard. I was actually just putting the other rod in when this one started to go, so I grabbed it. He's got the bottom hook in his mouth, and then he's gone up and grabbed the dropper as well and took the other bait. So one fish has just taken both hooks on my rig. And now I'm going to need a new rig. Greedy little thing. And he's going straight back in. Back you go. No hassles there. There you go. I pretty much cast it out and hit that trout in the head. It was about that far away from the splash and he's hit it just as it hit the water. That's probably one of the most satisfying casts I've ever done. Decided I'd try a little black magic spin sect. Second cast in, we're on. Once again, just a little fish, but definitely plenty of fun. I had 2 more casts, and once again on the second one, another fish on the spin sect. Fingers crossed this one doesn't jump off. Feels about the same. I reckon there's a few of them hanging around there. Just pigging out on all the nymphs and stuff crawling around. It's no surprise they're hitting the spin sect. A risky move here, might cop a lure to the face. So I've had 4 casts now, I've had 3 hits, I've had 2 hookups, and finally I've got 1 fish landed. I'm starting to really love these little spin sects. They're just great for when these fish are up hard against the bank and they're pigging out on nymphs, having a feed on them smaller meals. They're a bit less obnoxious than big spinners and hard bodies. They just sort of cruise by on their own, doing their own thing, and the fish think, oh yeah, I'll have a bit of a snack on that one. And voila, 1 fish. See if there's any more feeding on that little patch there before I start targeting another area. Just like the last one, he spat it right at the bank. But it's still fun, I'm still happy. So hopefully I can hold on to one for once. There you go. Second cast on the spin sect. Definitely a bit of a attraction in that little lure there. A little nymph impersonation with the spinner on the back. Does wonders with the little trout. I've yet to try it on the bigger ones, but I reckon it'd be pretty good with them too. Finally got the fish I'm looking for. I hooked him right on the bank. He's a beautiful rainbow. It's a very nice fish, about 1 foot away from where I'm standing. Came right up. This would be the biggest rainbow I've ever caught, I think. I just can't let go of her yet. There's no big hook jaw there, which tells me this is a female. Not that I can see anyway. Get on that water, Jess. That is a beautiful fish. Absolutely beautiful. Inhaled that lure too. Really careful here not to lose this line, because if I force this fish I could lose it. I'm only working on 6 pound leader and I have to be really careful with these bigger fish. It's got a lot of weight to her and I'm very nervous but I'm also very excited and very happy, because this is one gorgeous fish. I just got to wear her out, take my time, because I don't have a net on me. I left without Mick and the net was in his car, so I've got to be really careful. I'm a bit shaky, you can see the shaking hands, the trembles we get when we hook these awesome fish. What a perfect example of a big rainbow trout. Plenty of muscle to them. And get a load of that. Now that is a rainbow trout. Whew! Now you guys looking at home. My hands are shaking. Oh, I'm out of breath. But it just shows how exciting these fish can be. Now I just cast into this alcove behind me. I thought I'd give it one cast before I made my way around to the snag. And on my way in, about a foot away from the bank, this big girl just came up and absolutely nailed the lure. My bag's up in the car, so I can't measure it. What I'm gonna have to do is hold it up against my rod and mark my rod to find out, and then measure against that mark on my rod. But get a load of that. Here at Eildon Pondage, this is what I was looking for. All them little fish I was happy with, but I would swap all of them together to take one of these. It's just a trophy trout in every respect of the word. Check out that bright pink. Those colours just amazing this time of year in spawning season. Them colours just come right out. The bright pinks and greens. Now this girl's gonna have to get back in the water pretty quick, because the bigger they get, the less time they last out of the water, because they use up a lot of their energy in the fight. So we're gonna get a quick couple of photos with her and get her on her way. Okay, so as you can see, this trout has literally engulfed this lure. The back treble hooks and the middle treble hooks are deep down its throat, so I don't know if she's gonna release. I'm gonna try my best to release her. I don't have pliers on me, but I can swim her and try and go and find some pliers and get the lure out, but it's not looking too good, so it might be a fish to take home. But that being said, at least it's a nice big one that's done its breeding. It's not going to do any more breeding in here, so we're not harming the future generations of trout. And yeah, sometimes it's a shame that they don't release, but at least it's a fish that's going to go to good use. So it's bang on 57 centimetres, which makes it a personal best rainbow for me. And that is exactly why we come to Eildon Pondage. Fish like this, they chuck them in every year, they just grow and grow. A lot of them get caught, but a lot of them don't, and they just get bigger. So come down, use your lures during this time of year or in the middle of May. It's the absolute best time of year to fish for them because that's when they start getting more and more aggressive. So yeah, it's just, I mean, have a look. Who'd say no to catching fish like that? Absolutely great spot to come to. Now we're going to go check and see how Mick and the rest are doing down at the lake, and hopefully see if they got a few cod for us.
What's happened is I've just snagged my lure. So Diego's got this lure retriever that we're putting on the line and just dropping it down. How good's that? Hey!
See the job? That's the job all the time.
Beautiful. That's great. That worked a treat, mate. I don't think we're going to get that back.
It's a save a lot of dollars.
I reckon.
Pretty expensive lures.
Yeah, well, and these are all handmade, so I really don't want to lose one. But, you know, I mean, we're fishing around snags, so that sort of thing's going to happen. But maybe I might just move a little bit further.
Just go, start rolling in that direction, Mick. Shoot right into that pot.
Oh.
Yeah. Is it a fish? Yeah,
Yep.
beautiful, Nick. You beauty.
He slammed that. We're just about to stop and throw some baits into the snags, and the lure just got absolutely smashed. That's great. All right. Take your time.
Oh, awesome.
Oh, I feel the tail whack too.
Yeah, just take your time.
Yeah, I'll take my time, all right? Not in any hurry here. He's just cruising. Then we're going to drift into a snag here, but that's all right. I'm not that worried. Just want to get him around, away from the snag.
Oh, look at that. Beautiful.
Oh, nice cod.
Your first cod, Mick. Well
It
done.
is.
Just get him in there.
On the big cut of furrow.
Oh, he's awesome. Did you fall in, eh?
I won't fall in, mate. Oh, he's a beautiful looking fish.
That's a typical Eildon cod.
That's a cracker. Get him over in this net. Oh, well done.
Well done, Mick. Well done.
That is sensational, mate. How's that?
Look how fat they are.
What a fish.
Well done.
Thanks, mate. Well, thank you. I've got a truth mat here, supplied by a good friend of mine, and we'll bang him on this just to see how long he is once we get this lure out. What a fish. Now that is a cod. Eildon cod. That is an absolute cracker. Now, I don't want to weigh it because
you hurt him.
it's going to hurt him, and I don't really want to hurt him. That is just a big, meaty, fat fish.
Yeah, that's tangled in the net, but
That's all right. That's the Cuttafurra lure that took it. Purple top, yellow belly, and it's quite a big lure. And you can see he was quite hungry, so he was going to take all of that. Mate, what a job.
Well done, Mick.
Aaron, thank you so much for that lure, mate. You got me my first cod. Oh, I'm stoked. That's a 70, just over 70 centimetres.
Put the belly on it.
Yeah, all right. Let's get in the water. Hold balance on. Oh, straight. Yep. Wow, what a fish. Mate!
I'm so wrapped for you, mate.
That is awesome. That is so good.
I'm so wrapped.
Let's
for
do
you.
that again.
The snags. You got to work the snags. Get
Yeah,
close
well,
into shore into the snags.
That's right. Well, Diego's telling me the whole way. He goes, don't go in the open water, fish along the snags along the bank, and that's what we've done. Cruise right around all these arms and just hug the snags. We're just about to stop and start throwing lures.
And we still will.
Oh yeah, we will. And yeah, it got absolutely smashed.
Well done.
Oh mate, I want another one.
Let's go.
70 centimetre cod.
When did they get over a metre?
Oh. Now you're talking, all right.
Well done.
Another journey done and dusted down here at Lake Eildon. Diego was with us yesterday, but he had to leave last night because he had to go home to his family, which is fair enough, but he had a great day out with us. Mate, I got me cod.
You got your cod?
What a cracker. You got your rainbow.
We got the rainbow, we got your brown trout.
Brown trout as well.
Everyone
mate,
got what we wanted.
A couple of firsts for me this weekend. It's been really good, and mate, I have to say it. How's the serenity?
Saw that coming.
Anyway, it's we've been staying down here at Jerusalem Creek. It's very hard to leave. You can see the backdrop behind us. It's fantastic. The sun's shining. There's no wind. I still wish we were on the water, but we've got to go. If you're looking to stay anywhere down here at Eildon, come down to Jerusalem Creek Marina. There's a place called the Boatels. It is fantastic. You can sleep on the water, not literally on the water, but the boats are on the water. And or you can stay up above the hotel here, mate. Where we stay.
Really nice accommodation up here.
Good food, little general store, it's all happening. So if you ever want to come down here, look this place up, and it's time for us to go.
Let's get out of here.
We've got jobs to go to, so let's do it. All right, guys, we'll see you next week on Ozfish TV.
See you later.